Happy Monday, everyone. Becky Timms here for the Drive at 5, and today I wanted to shoot a very quick video on some tips for Amazon success. And so today I'm actually going to be speaking from my infamous red book. Look, I only have a few more pages of this one and then it's going to be full. And I've, in my 3 years on, hey Shanna, my 3 years on Amazon, I think I have like a book a year that just filled up with notes and Beckyisms and just things that I should be doing in my Amazon business. And so that's what I'm going to do today, is share some tips on how to have Amazon success. So the first thing you have to do, hey Valerie, the first thing you have to do to have Amazon success, and this one is like so important. Hey, Miss Barbara, thanks for joining. Is you have to get started. I know a lot of you are watching me and you're like, oh my gosh, Becky, I should have started like 2 years ago. And there's an old Chinese proverb that says, the second best time to get started is right now. Even though if you think yesterday was a good time, right now is the best time, the second best time to get started. It's kind of like planting a tree. If you would have planted it 20 years ago, you would have shade like I'm parked under now, or you could plant one today so your children and grandchildren can have shade. Hey Luke, thanks for joining. I haven't seen you in a while. So that's the first tip. Get started. Second thing, this is for the ones that have been selling on Amazon for a while, is you want to look at your prior years and analyze your profit margins. So some items you sell can be cash cows, and some items that you sell can be duds or dogs. And so, Miss Barbara said, you have wet my whistle. It's time for the teacher to become the student. For those of you that didn't catch my Drive at 5 on Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember, I was at the pool and I was having a conversation with Miss Barbara, and she actually taught me some lessons on finding niches to sell on Amazon. And remember, the riches is in the money's in the niche, or the riches are in the niches is how they say it. But anyway, you want to look at your historical data and improve so that you can do better the year over year over year. The third thing you want to do is set goals. This is so huge, and for those of you that have been following me for a while, I'm huge on setting goals. I've set a goal to lose 50 pounds by the end of 2017 for my health goals. Hey Chris, and my weight loss goals, and so far I'm down 15 pounds. And so even this morning I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get on the treadmill today, but I am going to get on the treadmill now, or as soon as I finish this Drive at 5 and go home, then I'm going to get on the treadmill because it's getting me closer and closer to my goal. And you want to do the same thing in your Amazon business. You want to set goals, because if you don't know where you're going, you're not going to know how to get there. So that's the next thing you have to do. The next one is kind of important. You need to diversify your product findings. I know I do a lot of private label, and I share with people how to private label, but you also want to know how you can do retail arbitrage or wholesale or drop shipping, and so you're not putting all of your eggs in one basket. To me and my lifestyle right now, private label is the way to go. However, I know many friends who make many hundreds of thousands of dollars doing drop shipping. I know others that make many hundreds of thousands of dollars doing retail arbitrage, and I met them right here through Facebook. And if they can do it, you can do it too. But you just want to pick one and master it, and then when you master that one, move to the next one and move to the next one. So it's same with your money and your stocks and bonds. You always want to diversify your portfolio. Next thing, seasonal opportunities. You want to take advantage of seasonal opportunities. Tomorrow is July 4th, and really you should have started on July 4th back in maybe March. So the next thing that's coming up, of course, is summer. Yes, creating shipments. Great, Valerie. So summer's coming up, and before you know it, it's back to school. Guys, you can start right now on back to school items and start sending them to Amazon, because it's such a hot season. You know, one of my clients emailed me this morning, and she's like, you know, Halloween's only 4 months away, and I'm going to send my stuff in. And you should, and the reason is because people, you know, start going to Walmart and you'll see Halloween stuff up in like a month. And a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you know, back to school's not even over and Halloween stuff is up. But if you see it in Walmart, that means people are already looking for it. And so use what Walmart and Kmart and all of these stores do, and you model them online, because they've spent millions of dollars on their advertising, so they know when shoppers are going to take that money out of their pocket. And so you want to take advantage of their millions of dollars of marketing budget and use it to your advantage to sell online. So definitely take advantage of seasonal opportunities. Now this next one is really huge. And this could be if you're in network marketing, if you're a seller on Amazon, if you're an affiliate marketer, whatever you're doing, this could make sense. And what you want to do is differentiate yourself. So what makes me different from any other Amazon seller out there? What makes you different than any other person that sells Mary Kay? And you have to find something that differentiates you from the crowd. And so for me, I get on live every day and do Drive at Fives and give some type of e-commerce, Amazon, personal development tip that you can use in your everyday life. There are other people. Also, I have an awesome email system to my customers that you never see. And that's something that is huge. That's what the multi-million-dollar Amazon sellers are doing, because you know the fortune is in the follow-up. And same thing with selling on Amazon. You want to have a killer, and I mean killer, follow-up email system to your customers on Amazon. And a lot of people just don't think about that. So you don't want to be the average seller. And another thing that can differentiate you with that is creating bundles. Knowing how to create multi-packs, knowing how to create bundles. And I know we teach that a lot, because then that means you have a totally new item selling on Amazon. Okay, here's the scientist coming out in me, and I preach this one all the time. Data-driven decisions. That's the next tip. Do not get emotionally connected to your product because it's just not good. Because if the data's not there to support your decision, you should not do it. And a lot of times what happens is people get wrapped up into the emotional side of their product and they make poor decisions. So that's one thing that I always want to say about, you know, look at the data, look at the bestseller rank, look at your profit margins, look at your return on investment, and that will keep you from the ride of your life. I'd like to say it's this roller coaster ride. If you're in sales or selling on Amazon, oh, I made a sale today, oh, I didn't, oh, I didn't make another one. Who cares? You know, just keep being consistent, and you will learn how, instead of having dips and valleys, you're going to have a smooth Amazon roller coaster ride, if you will. You'll still be on a roller coaster, and you will feel the jolts and the to's and fro's, but it won't be the deep valleys and the high highs. And so you want to keep that in check as well. This is huge. I just got back from one, but you can ask anyone. You want to take some of the money that you make in your business and you want to invest it to go to conferences, because guys, the more you learn, the more you earn. And there is nothing like rubbing elbows with sellers. You have no idea who you're sitting next to. And I mean, I was on stage at some of the conferences that I've been to talking, but the most valuable information is sitting right next to me. or sitting across the table from me. And that networking that you do, that is priceless. And I know I preach that about going to the Q4 Expo, but whatever you can get to, I highly recommend that you go to conferences, because you want to meet other like-minded people like yourself. And when you get out of your comfort zone and do that, your business will soar. And then this next one, it's the last one. It's probably the one that I'm the hugest on, and it's relationships and connecting with people, connecting with other sellers, not being out to sell them a product or get them to buy your product, but to truly connect from your heart, to give information, to share information, to help somebody, to pull them up. And when you do those things and you give enough people what they want, you will get what you want. So I hope these tips for Amazon success really helped you today. Number one, get started, love people, learn as much as you can, go to conferences, set goals, and shoot for your goals. Look at your historical data. Make sure if you made mistakes, you don't repeat those mistakes. Differentiate yourself. Don't be like every other egg in the dozen. You know, be the scrambled egg or the cracked egg or whatever you have to be to stand out from the crowd. So I hope these tips help. I'll see you tomorrow. It's going to be the 4th of July here, but I set a goal to do a Facebook Live every day this month, and or a webinar. So yesterday I did a live webinar. So some kind of way I'm going to go live. Now usually I only go live Monday through Friday, but I'm accepting a challenge. I love challenges, so I am also going to step it up on my Drive at 5s on the weekend, so you guys can look forward to that. So if you would just share some likes, hearts, comments, questions, put them in the Facebook scroll bar. I'm going to repurpose this to YouTube, so if you're following me on YouTube, if you could like, comment, or share, that would be awesome as well. And I'm going to get on the treadmill now, and then I will see you tomorrow on the Drive at 5. Happy Monday, everyone. Bye.